In the heart of Central Europe lies a country that should have been crushed long ago by war and powerful neighbors. Yet somehow, against all odds, Switzerland became one of the strongest and richest countries on Earth. A country of more than 9 million people with no access to the sea, surrounded historically by aggressive, powerful empires and protected only by the brutally deadly walls of the Alps. In Switzerland, more than half of its land is covered by huge mountains, leaving almost no room for giant cities, huge farms, or easy travel. But what truly makes this place mind-blowing isn't its postcards, its chocolate, or its scenic train rides. It was their way of thinking. The Swiss took a land built to trap and isolate them and turned it into one of the safest, richest, and most powerful strongholds in the world. Imagine if an entire nation was trapped inside a wall of solid rock, and instead of complaining about the isolation, the people spent centuries blasting through the granite to build the most advanced infrastructure on Earth. That's exactly what the Swiss have done. They don't just admire their mountains. They engineered them, they weaponized them, and they made them work for them. What you're about to see may completely change what you think you know about Switzerland. When most people think of Switzerland, they picture a peaceful mountain paradise. Beautiful green fields, crystal blue lakes, and endless snowy peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. For centuries, the Alps were a deadly wall separating northern and southern Europe. While other countries saw those towering giant mountains and went around them, the Swiss made a smarter and bolder choice. They cut straight through the mountains. Through an extraordinary system of tunnels, bridges, and viaducts, the Swiss conquered the rock. Today, Switzerland is home to the Gotthard-based tunnel, the longest and deepest railway tunnel in human history. It runs for over 57 kilometers, buried up to 2 kilometers beneath solid mountain rock. In most countries, moving goods across mountains takes days and causes massive pollution. In Switzerland, high-speed cargo trains moves beneath the Alps seamlessly, connecting entire continental trade routes in minutes. And instead of letting the brutal winters paralyze daily life, the Swiss engineered a transit system so precise that trains, buses, and cable cars arrive almost to the exact second. Even when heavy snow falls, the country doesn't stop. People jump onto mountain trains that climb at near impossible angles, heading to work or school, just like commuters would on subways in New York or London. Except here, there are no delays, no broken tracks, and no chaos. Just a smooth and carefully planned system built to move through the mountains with ease. This relationship with the landscape reveals something much deeper. For generations, the Swiss have followed a simple, unspoken rule. Look peaceful, but be completely prepared for the worst. While Switzerland is known for staying neutral and avoiding war for more than 200 years, its peace isn't maintained by luck. It is maintained by absolute deterrence. During the 20th century, facing the threat of global war, the Swiss launched a massive secret military strategy known as the National Redoubt. They literally turned their entire country into a hidden military bunker. They wired every single major bridge, highway, and tunnel, entering the country with explosives ready to detonate at a moment's notice to trap any invading army. They carved massive artillery forts, aircraft hangars, and military bases entirely inside the hollowed-out walls of the Alps, completely hidden from sight. But they went even further. By law, every single Swiss citizen is required to have access to a nuclear fallout shelter. And today, Switzerland has enough underground bunker space to shelter 100% of its entire population. Compare this to other nations that rely purely on diplomacy or large standing armies. The Swiss approach focuses on total self-reliance. For a small country, its ability to protect itself is terrifyingly efficient. Now let's talk about something even more surprising: how the country is governed. Switzerland is a combination of 4 distinct language zones: German, French, Italian, and Roman. In many places around the world, Big differences in language and culture cause political disagreements, social tension, and division among people. But here's what makes Switzerland interesting. Instead of a single powerful central leader telling everyone what to do, the Swiss invented a system called direct democracy. You can think of it as a system designed to keep power balanced. In Switzerland, the president does not have a lot of personal power. In fact, most Swiss citizens can't even tell you who the current president is, because the role rotates every year among a council. If an ordinary Swiss person doesn't like a law passed by parliament, they don't just protest. They collect 50,000 signatures and force a national vote. 4 times a year, citizens vote on everything from local tax rates and public transport funding to major constitutional changes. Compare this to major Western democracies where citizens feel disconnected from their politicians, and laws are constantly changing with each election. The Swiss system forces consensus, stability, and extreme responsibility. Because the people make the laws, they actually trust the system. But Switzerland isn't just about tunnels in voting. It is also known for its highly unique and sometimes controversial social and economic approach. Take its banking industry as an example. For many years, banks in Switzerland followed very strict privacy laws, which attracted wealthy people from around the world to keep their money there. While critics worldwide argued that these rules helped people hide money, the Swiss saw it as a way to protect financial privacy and keep the system stable. Today, even as rules have changed, Zurich and Geneva remain major global powerhouses for managing wealth, driving a hyperstable economy where inflation is practically non-existent compared to the rest of Europe. The same independent mindset can be seen in personal freedom too. Take their stance on human end-of-life care. Switzerland has allowed and regulated assisted dying for many years. Even though it is illegal or strongly frowned upon in many other countries, organizations operate under strict legal guidelines allowing individuals with terminal illnesses to end their lives with dignity. Now let's look at everyday life, because what truly defines Switzerland is the balance between extreme wealth and a very simple way of living. Despite having one of the highest salaries and highest costs of living on Earth, the Swiss lifestyle is surprisingly simple and modest. People rarely show off their wealth. Work culture is highly productive, yet heavily protected. Sunday is legally considered a rest day. Almost all stores, supermarkets, and businesses close down entirely. Compare that to major economies like the US or Japan, where the hustle never stops and burnout is an epidemic. In Switzerland, Sundays are reserved for family, resting, and heading into the mountains to hike, ski, or swim in crystal-clear alpine lakes. This daily connection to nature has a massive impact on health. Life expectancy in Switzerland is over 83 years, among the highest in the world. Healthcare is universal. Cities like Zurich and Geneva consistently rank at the top for global quality of life. And the air and water are intensely monitored for purity. And perhaps the most fascinating thing about Switzerland is this: it never takes its success for granted. From carving tunnels out of granite to building a stable society across 4 different languages, from securing its borders to pioneering direct democracy. This country understands that stability is something you have to actively maintain every single day. When you live in a place where your environment is naturally harsh and unforgiving, standing still is not an option. You either engineer your way to the top or you get crushed by the weight of the world. The Swiss have chosen to engineer their way out every single time, and that is what makes life in Switzerland so entirely unique. And maybe that's the real lesson hidden beneath the alpine peaks and the hidden bunkers. Switzerland isn't just a country that looked at the mountains and survived. It's a country that understood something most of the world is still learning, that boundaries are often just starting points for innovation. Where others see a geographic wall, the Swiss see a tunnel to build. Where others see social differences, they see a system to design stability. and where others wait for leaders to change their lives, they vote and build it themselves. Because in the end, this isn't just a story about a land locked inside the mountains. It's a story about a mindset that rose far above them. And that is it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful contents.